So there's the blue pill, there's the red pill, and then there's the black pill. What does this all mean? Well, the blue pill and the red pill come from the movie The Matrix, of course, which created this metaphor whereby the people who took the blue pill believed the mainstream narrative, the narrative that the powers that be want you to believe, whereas the people who took the red pill saw reality for what it really is, right? They saw the truth behind the lies. They saw the distance between reality and the narrative. But from this blue pill, red pill dichotomy came a third notion, which is the black pill. And the black pill seems very sophisticated when you're young. When you're young and when your life is in the crapper, okay? And by the way, being young and having your life in the crapper is almost synonymous, but it's for another video, right? When you're young, when your life is in the crapper, you think that things are awful and your point of view becomes skewed. It becomes frankly nihilistic, right? You think that there's no purpose to life. There's no purpose to life, there's no purpose to anything, and that everybody acts for the worst, most based, most cynical reasons. But the fact of the matter is, this isn't true. They justify their own failures by way of this nihilism. And this nihilism, it can become very comforting. And this is the danger of the black pill. The comfort that it gives you. See, because if you believe that life is meaningless, that there is no purpose to life, that life sucks, and that we're all gonna die, and it's just awful, and everybody's evil, and all women are bitches, and they only want money, and every other man is just a evil bastard, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, if you think this mentality, what happens is, see, it's very comforting. See? Because it gives you an excuse not to do anything. Yeah, of course, think about it, see? See, if I think that every woman on the face of this earth is a gold-digging whore, right? Then, you know, why would I want to be associated with any such woman? Of course not. I wouldn't want to associate myself with a money-grubbing whore, so I'm not going to go after any girl. It's the excuse for failure, or worse than that. It's not just the excuse for failure. It's an excuse not to try. And that's the worst sin. That's the worst thing. That's why I hate the black pill and all those fools who peddle black pillism or whatever you want to call it, right? It gives people an excuse not to try. It gives the perfect justification to not do shit to improve your situation. See? That's why you can't argue with these people. You can't argue with a black pillar. See, you can argue with somebody who has a kind of like a dour cast to him. You can argue with a guy who's even a pessimist, but you can't argue with a nihilist. You can't argue with a guy who thinks that it's all black pills, okay? Because when you try to argue with him, you do not understand who he is arguing with, because he is not arguing with you. He is arguing with himself. He is trying to justify to himself why he didn't get anything. And it could be that he tried very hard to get some dream that he had, and he failed. And that happens to all of us, quite frankly. Every single man on this earth has had a dream, a very dear dream, that died, that he failed to achieve, no matter how hard he tried. And you have it, I have it, everybody has such a dream. Every man has such a dream. But the problem with it is that black pillars, see, they gave up after that. They threw in the towel. They had a dream and they failed to achieve it, and they threw in the towel. And maybe they tried very hard. Maybe they were, you know, lazy bums and are just trying to justify the fact that they were lazy. It doesn't really matter. The fact is, see, they missed out on their dream, they threw in the towel, and they never tried again for anything. And the black pill gives them comfort. It explains to them their failure. Yeah, I've said this repeatedly already in this video, but